I originally started in musical theater. Sang in musical theater from high school to college and studied voice in college and went on to Minneapolis to work in theater and musical theater right after college, and then ended up getting involved in opera. And I was aware of opera, studying it a little bit in college as a music voice performer, but it wasn't a field I wanted to go into. I got into Minnesota Opera through their summer musical program. They started my second year in Minneapolis, a big summer musical, and that year it was The King and I got into the chorus for that, and then ended up singing the next 7 years as a company member. And then they started adding in performances and they needed an assistant director. And at that time I was interested in directing musical theater, which I did, and they brought me into the company to learn more repertory and act as the assistant director, which I did for about 5 seasons, assisting other great directors. Opera, to me, is my passion, my lifeblood. I have the great fortune of working in a field that I absolutely adore and love and don't consider it work. Like any great theatrical experience, opera is this beautiful marriage of music and theater, and in the end, it is about telling the story. And that moment, that act, that scene, that performance come down to how we tell the story to our audience. I consider myself both a businessman in the arts and an artist. As general director, I have to oversee the business side of the company as well as the artistic side, and I continue to involve myself directly in the artistic side, staging productions every season. Louisville is a very vibrant community. It has been involved in the arts and supported the arts for many, many years, much longer than other cities of comparable size. Louisville has the distinction of having the 5 major performing arts organizations here in this city, from Stage 1, the Children's Theater, to Actors Theater, the Louisville Orchestra, Louisville Ballet, and Kentucky Opera. What surprised me most is the convenience, the easy access, the accessibility of the arts in this community. From the wonderful theaters that are growing up on the streets to the classics from the ballet, the orchestra, and the opera, and this wonderful institution, the Actors Theater of Louisville, and how easy it is for all of us to participate in the arts in this community. Very different than any other city that I've lived in. We cannot expose children too soon to the arts. I say we should involve children preschool, we should involve children at the earliest stages of their lives. If we believe art is about creativity and engaging the mind, inspiring the mind, then that is part of the educational process. In fact, I would argue that the arts are about us learning about ourselves, and that education of ourselves continues all through our lives. And that's what art is, an exploration of our lives.
Awesome. Look at your sign. And then come to me. Nice. Love that.
Let's keep Louisville weird.
Do you,
Is that good, Ashley?